Any intelligent fool can make things bigger, more complex, and more violent. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. I want to know God's thoughts, the rest are details. The hardest thing in the world is to understand the income tax. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. The only real, valuable thing is intuition. A person starts to live when he can live outside himself. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. The eternal mystery of the world is its comprehensibility. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Great spirits have often encountered violent opposition from weak minds. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Common sense is the collection of prejudice acquired by the age of 18. Science is a wonderful thing, if one does not have to earn one's living at it. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. God does not care about our mathematical difficulties. He integrates empirically. The whole of science is nothing more than a refinement of everyday thinking. Technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. Education is what remains after one has forgotten everything he learned in school. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you mine are still greater. Equations are more important to me, because politics is for the present, but an equation is something for eternity. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. As far as the laws of mathematics refer to reality, they are not certain. As far as they are certain, they do not refer to reality. Whoever undertakes to set himself up as a judge of truth and knowledge is shipwrecked by the laughter of the god. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. In order to form an immaculate member of a flock of sheep, one must, above all, be a sheep. The fear of death is the most unjustified of all fears, for there's no risk of accident for someone who's dead. Too many of us look upon Americans as dollar chasers. This is a cruel libel, even if it is reiterated thoughtlessly by the Americans themselves. Heroism on command, senseless violence, and all the loathsome nonsense that goes by the name of patriotism, how passionately I hate them. No, this trick won't work. How on earth are you ever going to explain in terms of chemistry and physics, so important a biological phenomenon as first love? My religion consists of a humble admiration of the illimitable superior spirit, who reveals himself in the slight details we are able to perceive with our frail and feeble minds.